everyone, BJ Korros here for the Hollywood Moment. We're on the road to Grammy. We're here at the first annual, I'm going to call it an annual event, you got to do it, for the rollout for the 59th Annual Grammy Awards on CBS. Today we are here with
Neil Portnow. I'm President and CEO of the Recording Academy and the Grammys.
Neil. This has got to be really exciting to group in all the makers of the biggest night on TV for CBS and the Grammy Awards. How exciting is it to kind of like officially roll this red carpet out for the first time for you?
Well, it was a lot of fun, and it was a cool idea, and everybody was up for it. So you may be right, it might be an annual event, and we're actually thrilled and delighted at the turnout. We had every media outlet here on the planet, and that shows how important the Grammys is to everyone.
That's the key. I'm glad you brought that up. How important. And also, can we add the word adjective, how relevant the Grammys are?
Absolutely. Well, and again, you know, we are the Recording Academy, so this is not about sales or marketing or popularity.
Right.
It's really about excellence. When you get a peer award and you have a group of your peers who really can weigh in on who did what in a given year, it's really very special.
This year, talking about music, what were some of the highlights of some musical talent that has emerged for 2016 going into 2017 for
Well,
you?
I think you'll see a lot of that on the stage, and we like to be able to create moments of discovery for an audience that perhaps hasn't tuned in to, you know, some very budding and growing stories as far as new stars and new wonderful musicians. So you'll see a whole lot of that.
There's one of those with the Hawaiian artist that's an emerging artist. You know, people are questioning, and maybe you can enlighten, do you think that the World Artist Award will soon generate back into separate categories at any stage for Hawaiian artists?
We look at the categories every year. We were up to about 109. It starts to get a little bit unwieldy at a certain point, so we said let's break this down, start from scratch. We did a several year evaluation, and we're now at 84. At the moment, we think things are working quite well, but we review this on an annual basis. So if a particular genre tends to pop out and there's more releases, there's more activity, we always have the option
You're
to change.
open to change,
Absolutely.
which is a good thing. In this
have
day
to
and
be.
age, we got to be right.
Well, you talked about the word relevant. That's
Right.
what it's all about.
Absolutely. What are you looking forward the most on CBS February 12th, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and also here on the West Coast at 5 p.m.? What are you looking forward to the most?
I might be a little different than most. I don't look at individuals. I look at the whole. So I'm the painter with a fresh canvas to paint on. All the details are important. At the end of the day, I have a painting. I'm going to step back and look at that and say, did we present the greatest 3.5-hour live music program on television on the planet? That's the goal. I think the answer will be yes on Sunday.
I think it'll be yes as well, and I think we also got to give a shout out because coming up later in the year, we're going to see a great tribute in honor of the Bee Gees for staying alive.
Right.
And you got to be excited because you've had great productions with the Beatles and Stevie Wonder that have just been incredible for the Recording Academy.
Again, as you think of us as an academy and part of our responsibility, we think these are what you might call edutainment. So they're totally entertaining, but also teaches people. And it's amazing when you go out to book those shows and you go to the younger generation, or sometimes they're not even familiar with some of these iconic musicians and the contributions they made. So it's really wonderful.
And total contributions that you bring about. We need to tell everyone they can learn more about the Recording Academy by going to
Grammy.com, Grammy.org.
There you go, folks. And don't forget, tune in on CBS February 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. West Coast Time for the 59th Annual Grammy Awards. You can learn more by going to cbs.com and Grammy.com. This is BJ Korros with
Neil Portnow.
And this is the Hollywood Moment on the road to Grammy. We hope you enjoyed this edition of the Hollywood Moment on the road to Grammy. Don't forget, tune in to CBS on February 12th, the 59th Annual Grammy Awards, and that'll start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. To learn more about the Grammy Awards, please go to cbs.com and Grammy.com. This is BJ Korros. You're watching the Hollywood Moment on the road to Grammy.